Senate Republicans reject Janet Yellen's G7 tax deal. A U.S. report suggests COVID virus may have leaked from Wuhan lab. And we pause to recognize a man who changed the alimony law. Next on Midday. From the MNN studios, you're watching Midday. Good evening and welcome to Midday. At the top of the hour in world news, social media, government websites and news websites hit by major internet outage across the globe on this morning, with some reports pointing to a glitch at the US-based cloud computing service provider Fastly Corp. Fastly Corp said it was investigating the potential impact to performance with their cloud delivery network services. Most of Fastly's coverage areas were facing degraded performance. Their website showed this on this morning. Separately, Amazon.com's Incorporated's retail website also seemed to be down early this morning but is now up. Amazon was not immediately available to comment. Nearly 21,000 Reddit users reported issues with the social media platform, while more than 2,000 users reported problems with Amazon, according to outage monitoring website. Amazon's Twitch was also experiencing an outage according to the Down Detector's website. Websites operated by news outlets including the Financial Times, The Guardian, The New York Times, and Bloomberg News also face outages. In America, several top U.S. Senate Republicans on Monday rejected Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's G7 deal to impose a global minimum corporate tax and allow more countries to tax big multinational firms. The opposition from Republicans may push President Joe Biden to attempt to use budget procedures to pass initiatives with only Democratic votes. It left lawyers and tax experts in Washington wondering whether it could get done without crafting a new international treaty, which requires approval by a 2/3 majority in evenly split 100-member Senate. In the landmark agreement, G7 finance ministers agreed to pursue a global minimum tax rate of at least 15% and to allow market countries to tax up to 20% of the excess profits above a 10% margin of around 100 large high-profit companies. Treasury Secretary Yellen said the significant, unprecedented commitment would end what she called a race to the bottom on global taxation. Continuing in America, a U.S. report had concluded COVID-19 may have leaked from Wuhan lab. A report on the origins of COVID-19 by a U.S. government national laboratory concluded that the hypothesis of a virus leak from a Chinese lab in Wuhan is plausible and deserves further investigation. This from the Wall Street Journal on Monday, citing people familiar with the classified document. The study was prepared in May 2020 by the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California and was referred to by the State Department when it concluded an inquiry into the pandemic's origin during the final months of the Trump administration. Lawrence Livermore's assessment drew on a genomic analysis of the COVID-19 virus. Lawrence Livermore declined to comment on the Wall Street Journal report. Now, President Joe Biden ordered aides to find answer to the origin of the virus that causes COVID-19, saying on Wednesday that U.S. intelligence agencies are pursuing rival theories, potentially including the possibility of a laboratory accident in China. Intelligence agencies are also considering two likely scenarios, but still lack strong confidence, and the conclusions are hotly debated which is more probable. In South Africa news, a mother poisons her husband and 6 children after a domestic dispute, then commits suicide. By the time paramedics arrive at the family's house in Val Bank, just outside of Kalingi, the mother and 4 children, the youngest of whom was 2 months old, were dead. The father and 2 children were rushed to a hospital for treatment. One of the children is in an intensive care unit, fighting for his life. Northwest police have since opened 4 counts of murder and inquest documents. Now, Colonel Adele Migberg said, according to the information that were given, the 38-year-old woman and her husband had an argument on that night. The whole family, comprising the 2 parents and their 6 boys, later went to bed, and it was happened next that is concerning. Now, however, Migberg said that the mother woke up during the night and spread poison throughout the house and also drank it herself. As a result, the mother and her 4 sons died, while the 35-year-old father and 2 sons, aged 8 and 17, were admitted to the hospital for medical treatment. Investigations into the matter continues. Myberg explained that the couple lives on a farm, and the kind of poison believed to have been used is a pesticide, which is excessively and poisonous and can't be brought over the counter. In Massachusetts, we celebrate the efforts of Mr. Steve Hittner, a man who fought the government for over a decade to change the alimony laws in the state of Massachusetts. Steve was instrumental in the help of thousands of others in getting the landmark signing of the 2011 Massachusetts alimony reform law enacted. As a result, 13 other states in the United States are formulating similar laws to overturn barbaric lifetime alimony payments to ex-spouses that impoverish and imprison men. Now, Steve will be featured here on Investigative Reports program on this same channel tomorrow. And finally, in Europe, Amazon is to invest $3 billion to open data centers in Spain in 2022. US tech giant Amazon plans to invest 2.5 billion euros or $3 billion in new data centers in the Spanish northern region of Aragon that will open in mid-2022. The cloud computing service unit of Amazon, Amazon Web Services, will invest the amount over a period of 10 years, the company said. The investment includes capital expenditure, the construction of centers, imports of equipment, and operating expenses such as salaries of 1,300 employees the company will hire in that location. Now, Amazon Web Services has had presence in Spain since 2012 and is building more infrastructure to be able to host data in Spain for its customers who require it. And this is your glimpse of world news at the top of the hour. For Midday, this is Charles. We'll see you again tomorrow around the world.